Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm gonna give you guys a little recap on the new episode of World Trigger, which is episode 42. Oh dear lord, dude. Like, this thing is no tomorrow on a freaking head-on losing track, okay? This episode just shows like some new stuff here and there, some more backstory and information of some of our characters. And it seems like Yuma is gonna have a tough time with the opponent that he's gonna be facing in the next B rank wars round. Because apparently when he took him on, it seems like Kuga had the advantage, but apparently that was not the case after that. So if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have to it that Kuga Yuma and the others are pretty much finished, are getting ready to like take a break or so. But because Kuga Yuma made a promise with one of the guys that taught him Grasshopper, he decides to go have his match with him, you know? I forgot the guy's name, but yeah, Midorikawa Shun, you know? He ends up having a match with Midorikawa Shun in a very big long round, that's for sure. But there was a funny moment between Futaba and Kitora, I believe. Yeah, Futaba seems like she does not like Kitora for some reason, and that really breaks Kitora's heart for some in a funny way, you know. But when it came to like certain parts here and there, it seems like everything seems to be okay. Reiji decides to have a little small talk with Chica for a bit, and he explains a little small backstory to Chica about like how his dad died and how much it affects his life right now and how much he trains and works out and he wants to come back alive today, you know? And that's why he's training Chica to like to survive. And that is somewhat towards the end around the episode. Well, almost towards the end. But when it came to like the solo rank wars whatsoever, which is pretty cool, I actually enjoyed it because like when I looked at it, there was when I looked at it, it was pretty cool. But before I get into that, I want to go back to some backstory about like Shiori Usami. She actually used to be the operator of the Kazama squad, which is Kazama's unit. And this was mentioned by Shiro Kikuchi, the one with the bad mouth and so forth, and the side effect of extra hearing as his Trion side effect, you know, and so forth. But you know, Kazama is really happy to see that they know how to use Usami very well, you know? But he also he also said that that's not going to happen in the next round because that's going to be a total different situation. So yeah, there were some funny moments here and there, you know, before the solo rank wars thing. But when it came to solo rank wars, Midokora, I forgot, Midorikawa ends up having a little small match against Yuma. It was a 30-round match, but apparently Kuga Yuma knocked him out like 21-9. So pretty much it was like 7-3 if it was a 10-round match or something, you know. And Kuga Yuma's pretty tough, you know. He took away a lot of points the way how the episode progressed. But you know, when it came to like a certain girl, like being attacker in a squad, Jin was trying to approach her, but she ends up punching him because she couldn't help it, you know? And Jin also told her that there's a match between two opponents that she's going to be ending up facing in the next round for the B rank wars, you know? But there's one more thing that I forgot to mention. Shiro Kukichawa has been very strict, has been very sour against Osamu, and he said, if Kuga Yuma's dead, you guys would have been dead anyway in the B rank wars. That's all I'm going to say right now. You got no shot. That's for sure. But it was but you see here, it was a pretty cool episode. Now, back to the solo rank wars, you know. After a couple funny comedic moments here and there, the person called Murakami, who's part of, who's a B rank agent and part of a member of a Suzanari squad, he is known to be a number 4 attacker, like one of the craziest, one of the strong attackers for like, for border, you know. And it's also mentioned that he's also chosen by Jin to actually try out the Fujin Black Trigger and so forth, you know, as Shuwa Miwa did not want to do it at all, or Shuji Miwa, I forgot his name, but yeah, you get the point. The Miwa squad's captain. But when it came to like Kuga Yuma want to take on Ko Ko Murakami, Yosuke and Midorikawa warns him that you should not take him on right now. Especially the guy named Arafune. Especially the guy from the Arafune squad. He's pretty much the captain of the squad that apparently got lost against Tamakoma in the second round of the B rank course. They try to warn him, like, you should not take on this guy right now because it's only gonna it's only gonna bite you in the butt later. They try to warn him, but Kuga Yūma says, I still want to fight this guy though. And therefore Ko Murakami agrees, but he also tells them there's 2 conditions. 1, we're going 10 rounds. 2, after the 5th round, we take a 15-minute break. And you know, when it came to like, and the match begins between those two, Kuga Yūma seems to have the advantage when he won 4 matches, you know, and he lost 1. But after a 15-minute break, it's starting to get scary. Yosuke even tells Usami, you think you could use this against him, right? Guess again. Once the second half begins, you're gonna be freaking surprised. This is where he gets really, really scary. And therefore, Kuga Yūma lost 6-4 after that. And therefore, he explains to Kuga Yūma that his side effect is to like enhanced sleeping ability. Like when it seems like he can memorize and knows what's up about the abilities of his opponents right away, you know, and so forth. And that is pretty scary. And that is pretty scary right there, because for a person to know what's up and so forth, to have the advantage over a couple things, it's pretty scary. Like he has enhanced sleeping memory, which pretty much like he can learn all things approximately 100% to his experience when he slept or something, you know. But that's what it says right here, or how you describe it. So Kuga Yūma realizes that he's in a tough situation. So in here we have to it that like there's some funny comedic moments in World Trigger, you know, before the solo rank wars and Midoriya, when Kuga Yūma has a rematch with Midoriya Shun in a 30-round match, but lost 21-9. In other ways, it could be 7-3. And there's a small backstory about Reggie and Chica. Well, about Reggie most of the time when he explains it to Chica. And then when it came to the match between Kuga Yūma facing Ko Murakami, we get to find out more about his abilities and so forth, you know, and how he's really strong and why he's number 4 attacker, which is really, really scary because his side effect is what makes him very strong. So yeah, I gotta say, pretty cool episode. Kuga Yūma says that this is gonna be tough. Pretty much he's saying that he's pretty much knowing that he's facing up an opponent that knows his abilities and knows what's going on. He's pretty much in the butt right now, if you guys get what I'm saying. So overall, pretty cool episode. Kuga Yūma admitting that he's going to be in trouble soon. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in next round of rank wars, which is round 3. But I can guarantee you, it's going to be very, very tough. I don't know how Tamakoma is going to get out of there, but they better think something fast and quick and step it up, because a guy with the side effect, a number 4 rank attacker in border, you're gonna face some serious stuffings right now. If he's number 4, I'm trying to ask myself, who's the top 3 attackers then, you know? Yeah. So, I'm just going to leave it at that, people. I'll see you guys in my next video or so. Until then, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys later, alright? Toot-toot-oo!